Hello, welcome to Fantasy Smack Talk. I'm Dustin, sitting here at Nameco. This episode, we're going to do the third base tiers for your upcoming 2010 fantasy baseball season. Start out in tier 1, we got A-Rod. Some people might have Longoria above him, but we like A-Rod just a little bit more. But at number 2, we do have Longoria. He lived up to every bit of hype last year, and we expect him to pick up right where he left off. And at number 3, we have David Wright. Terrible year last year, but we do expect a rebound. That's why we kept him up in tier 1.
Tier 2 starts with Ryan Zimmerman. You know what you're going to get. Great average, lots of power. At number 5, we have Mark Reynolds. A lot of the other experts have Reynolds a lot higher than this. However, we had bumped him down for the sole reason that we think he's one of the biggest bust candidates of the year. I mean, 44 home runs and 24 bags, we just don't see that repeating. And by the way, it's a 260 average. Next on our list, we have the Kung Fu Panda, Pablo Sandoval.
It's funny because he really looks like him.
He does look like the Kung Fu Panda. We loved this kid last year, but he was catcher eligible. He's playing third base, but a 330 average, 25 home runs, that's a very serviceable third baseman. And rounding out tier 2 is RAMIREZ for Chicago. He had 300 at-bats last year, he had 15 home runs and 65 RBIs. If he stays healthy, he's going to provide great value for you.
Taking a look at tier 3, we got 3 wily veterans, and we start with Michael Young. Another solid batting average year for him last year, batted .322. We expect him to be right around there again this year. Number 9, we got Figgins. He's out with the Mariners now. 42 stolen bases last year. You know you always can count on him in that category. And the last guy in this tier is Chipper Jones. Same story with him as it is with every year. If he can stay healthy, he's probably going to give you some decent stats, and he is still worth a gamble in the mid to late rounds.
Tier 4 starts with number 11, Adrian Beltre. Now, the change of scenery to Boston should certainly help him out, but it's been so long since he's had a huge year, we can't rank him too much higher, and we don't think the scenery is going to help him that much. At number 12, we have Ian Stewart of the Colorado Rockies. In 425 at-bats, he had 25 home runs. We're excited to see what he can do with a full season under his belt. And at number 13, we have Alex Gordon. He's got all the upside in the world, and if he puts it together, he's going to have a great year, and he'll be great value for you where you can get him in your draft.
Alright, let's move into our last tier, and we start with Chase Headley, out with San Diego. Ton of upside, but he's just never been able to put it all together. This could very well be the year. Moving down, we got Johnny Peralta with Cleveland. You know, we wouldn't be surprised if he's around 25 home runs and 90 RBIs, but just don't expect much more than that. Moving down, we got Edwin Encarnacion for Toronto. Same story with him as Headley. Everyone's just been waiting for him to break out. We're just not sure if it's ever going to happen, but he does have a lot of upside. 17, Garrett Atkins, one of the biggest busts last year. He's out with the Orioles now. We do think there is a chance for a bounce back, so you might want to take a gamble on him real late in your draft. Moving down, we got Kezman Kuzminov. He's out with the A's now. You know, same story with him as the guys earlier. We're just not sure if it's ever going to happen. Ton of potential, but this could finally be the year he breaks out. And the last 2 guys in this tier, a couple of old guys in Casey Blake and Troy Gloss. They might still have a little bit left in the tank, but we just don't expect big numbers out of them. Alright, so that wraps up our third base tiers. Definitely check out all of our other tiers and rankings videos. And also on our website, FantasySmackTalk.com, we created a top 150 cheat sheet, which will be downloadable so you can have it during your draft. We think it'll really help out. That's it for this episode. I'm Dustin, this is Brent. We'll see you next time.